Well, hello. We've been waiting for you. Please...
I really would rather start a mission than play around. Those robots are depending on us. All right, we still got places to go and robots to rescue. Click on any of the buttons near the bottom of the transquisor. The word microscope is from Greek. It means watcher of the small. A microscope is an instrument used to see things that are invisible to the naked eye. The invention of the microscope revealed a whole new world, a world beyond people's wildest imagination. What was seen through the lens of the world's first microscope?
The tiny creatures thought they were invisible, so they'd take baths whenever they wanted, never guessing that someone might be looking at them. Well, the first person to look through a microscope caught a tiny creature in the bath, buck naked.
That's right, Polly. The poor thing was ever so embarrassed, and the person looking at it was mighty embarrassed as well. Polly can't be serious. Tiny creatures don't take baths. It's Polly who needs to clean up her act. What do you say we clean it up for her? Click on the inventory button to put away the transquisor.
Botley, you're all wet. I sent Slobot, the dirty robot, to do my bidding, and boy, is he gonna make a splash. If you want to find him, you'll first have to locate these 4 clues. Eyeglasses, a flea, a cork, and a telescope.
Polly's all washed up this time. If she thinks she can get Slobot anywhere near a bathtub, she's got another thing coming. He loves dirt so much, he married Professor Spark's vacuum cleaner. But just in case she's reprogrammed him, let's find the clues. Keep still while I sense around for clues. Hey, we're in luck. I'm sensing a mission clue in the kitchen. There's also a mission clue in the music hall. Well, the door's locked again. Time to figure out the combinations to those locks.
Hurry, hurry, hurry! I'm growing weak with hunger.
Try again. You got the first lock. 2 more to go.
It looks like the number on the bottom is too big to be subtracted from the number on the top. That means we'll have to borrow from the tens column. 10 ones have been borrowed from the tens column and added to the ones column. Now you can subtract the numbers in the ones place.
All right, you got 2 locks. Just 1 more.
You multiplied the numbers correctly, but the result is too big to fit on 1 tile. So we need to carry the extra amount to the next column. Okay, now the extra amount in the ones place has been carried over to the tens place. You multiplied the numbers correctly, but the result is too big to fit on 1 tile. So we need to carry the extra amount to the next column.
You did it! I knew Polly couldn't keep us out. We're in the kitchen again, and you know what that means. Robot buffet. It looks like Mort is mighty hungry. I guess we don't have a choice. Click on the feeding machine to feed that fussy robot. Chow time, and Mort's ready to munch. So, what'll it be tonight, Monsieur Mort?
Let's see. Tonight I'm in the mood for a bowl of premium pesto pasta. And please top that with used axle grease, sardines, salt, and some carbon.
Well, bon appetit, I guess. Now click on the on-off switch in front of the feeding machine, and I'll crank this baby into gear. Enjoy!
Ah, sweet nectar.
All right, you've won, and now maybe he'll shut up.
Another fine meal, and another tip well deserved. Yes, I only wish it could be more.
Great! Take the clue and put it in your inventory. Then, on to complete this mission. Shh! I'm gonna try to sense this area out for clues. Okay, all sensors indicate that Polly hit a mission clue in the music hall. Of course the door is locked again. We'll have to get Beethoven to give us a hand with the password.
I'm not totally deaf, you know. Just let me know if you need a few pointers. Scary.
Terrific! We're almost in.
Tall.
Terrific! We're almost in.
Strong.
Terrific! We're almost in.
Mean.
You figured out all 4 words. Now, can you unscramble the password?
That is correct. The password is monster.
Hey, you got us in the door. Let's go.
I hate to start this off on a sour note, but... Polly! Very funny, Nutley. Now, if you want a mission clue, you'll have to play me this song. And I want it played perfectly, with feeling. Click on the music tablet to play that tune.
The music is all mixed up. If you want to hear how it's supposed to sound, click on me and I'll play it for you.
To play the piece as you've arranged it, click on the play button on the instrument selector. Way to go!
This song is a little sea chanty from the days of sailors and pirates. They sang it every time they hoisted a sail.
And the beat goes on. Now pick up the mission clue and let's move on. Uh-oh, we've run out of energy. We can't do anything else until we juice up the gen... We need more energy. Put the correct batteries in place. One ring down, one more to go. Wow, that was fast. Now hold on tight. Neato. Now back upstairs to foil Polly. Okay, there aren't any mission clues on this floor. Let's go searching on another floor. Stand back now while I sense the place out. I'm picking up a clue reading in the shrinking machine room. Look, we're at the Shrink-O-Matic again.
Just let me know if you need any information about my darling specimens.
There is a mission clue hidden inside one of the specimens, Botley, and it's your mission to figure out which one. So, here's your hint. Egbert makes a special beauty wrap out of this specimen. He covers his entire body in it while he sleeps.
Robot scientists do not sleep, and besides, I'm quite beautiful as is. It's the sea otter that wraps himself in this specimen. Fern, the small green cactus. This hardy kelp. Kelp is a sea plant that can grow to be 100 feet long. When sea otters go to sleep, they wrap themselves in kelp to stop themselves from floating away.
Do you think that's the right specimen?
Bon voyage, Botley. That's French, you know.
Later! You're pretty good at this, so let's get the show on the road. The way things feel in here, I think I'll just clip right along fast. You'll still have only 10 rounds, though. Click on the mouse to launch me. Alley-oop! Ouch, 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 that's smart. That's it. Take the clue and put it in your inventory. Then, on to complete this mission. I think we should go to another floor. Hey, I'll need some silence while I try to sense this area out. Okay, all sensors indicate that Polly hid a mission clue in the observatory. I sense that Polly's launched another one of the mission clues into space.
Get ready for a fun-packed thrill ride to the bottomless pit.
I think you know what to do. Click on the telescope and we'll get started. So there's Polly's transmission and our hint. You better act fast before... So there's Polly's transmission and our hint. You better act fast before it's sucked into the black hole. To retrieve all of Polly's hints, you need to intercept 6 radio packets. Wow! That actually asteroid. Wait a maneuver. You got another radio wave packet. Great, you got another radio wave packet. Another asteroid, but great, you got another radio wave packet. Nice shooting. You got a radio packet. Wait a maneuver. You got another radio wave packet. That's it. Now it's time to decode Polly's message. Here comes Polly's message, fresh from the brink of the black hole. Get ready to use the decoder. I can't make... Back at the alien decoder, and it looks like Polly's hint is about to reach us from the black hole. Almost there, but it seems Polly left a grammatical booby trap. I couldn't make any sense out of that, but you managed to find a real sentence. Great! I couldn't make any sense out of that, but you managed to find a real sentence. Great! You decoded one of the sentences. But wait, there's more to be done. Hey, you make quick sense out of that messy sentence. Something's not right. We gotta fix this sentence. You decoded one of the sentences. Almost there, but it seems Polly left a grammatical booby trap. Decoding operation is completed. You broke the code.
Ancient people feared the anger of the gods. If the gods were happy, spring arrived. If the gods were unhappy, winter never ended. The ancient Babylonians called me the ram. I am a male sheep who symbolizes strength. Everybody prayed for my arrival because I brought spring.
Great! You unscrambled Polly's hint. Now let's go to the star chart and figure out where she sent our clue. You have an idea which constellation Polly sent the spaceship to? Click on the star chart to figure it out. Click on any of the constellations and this machine will tell you a little bit about them. Click on the hint button to replay Polly's hint. Click on the constellation again if you think it's the one where Polly sent the mission clue.
Aries looks like a powerful ram, but its stars don't twinkle brightly. Still, it was the most important constellation to ancient people. When Aries appeared in the sky just before dawn, people knew that winter was coming to an end.
Way to go! You picked the right constellation, and now the ship is heading back here. You made it! Hey, that was great. Click on the clue and drag it to the inventory so we can get on with saving the world. We made it! We got all the clues, we've got enough invention points. Now let's go into the time machine. Now that we're back at Mission Control, we need to use the Wheel of Invention to get started on the next clue. Ready for another spin of the wheel? Just click on the on button.
Ready for another brain-twisting, mind-boggling edition of Hollywood Squares? I hope so, because this is the only way to rescue your robot friend, Slobot, and bring him back to the future. Your first clue is a pair of eyeglasses. It will help you see what this mission is about. Just imagine what life was like for millions of people before the invention of eyeglasses. Instead of birds, they saw fuzzy blobs shooting across the sky. Eyeglasses can help a nearsighted person see what? You're off to a good start. Nearsighted people can clearly see things that are near, but not things that are far away. What do you call a cloud that comes in contact with the ground? Fantabulous! There is no basic difference between fog and clouds. In both cases, the moisture in the air forms drops of water around tiny specks of dust. What could help you examine the drops of water that make up fog? So far, so very good. Microscopes have lenses that magnify things and make them look bigger. The invention of the microscope is what this mission is all about.
Magnificent, as usual. Now we know Polly sent Slobot to foul up the invention of the microscope.
Your second clue is a flea. The flea will show you when the microscope was invented. A flea can jump 12 inches into the air. That's 100 times taller than its body. What do fleas feed on? That's right. Fleas bite animals and suck their blood for dinner. What is the process called that moves blood from the heart to the rest of the body? Type A answer. Blood circulates around your body. The heart is the pump that keeps blood moving. The circulation of blood was discovered around 1630, 44 years before the invention of the microscope. When was this microscope invented? Magnificent! Scientists had tried to create microscopes for years, but in 1674, one scientist made a real breakthrough. A microscope so powerful, it unveiled life forms invisible to the naked eye.
Poor Slobot. He'll be forced to see all the invisible life forms on his dirty body. That's a fate worse than rust. All we need to do is figure out who we have to find in history and where. Then we can rescue Slobot.
The third clue is a cork. It will show you where the microscope was invented. In 1665, a scientist named Robert Hooke looked at a little piece of cork under a magnifying glass and discovered cells. Cells are the smallest parts of plants and animals. Where does cork come from? Yes, cork comes from the smooth bark of a tree. You can tell how old a tree is by counting its rings. Which part of the tree has rings? Bark's not right again. Every ring in the wood stands for a year's fresh growth. Wood is used for many things, for building, for paper, and for fuel. In which country do people wear shoes made from wood? Jawohl! Holland, or the Netherlands, is a European country known for windmills and canals. Farmers in Holland wear wooden shoes to keep their feet clean and dry. It was also in Holland that the microscope was invented.
Slobot's in Dutch. One more clue and we'll have all the information we need to save him.
Your fourth clue is a telescope, and if you answer correctly, it will reveal who invented the microscope. One day, an eyeglass maker in Holland held up 2 eyeglasses and noticed that the town church looked much closer through them. He had accidentally invented the telescope. Which part of the telescope makes faraway things look closer? No, try again. That's right. A lens makes things look bigger or smaller. What are telescope lenses usually made from? That's right. It takes great skill to make successful glass lenses. Which inventor from Holland made lenses as a hobby? Excellent! Leeuwenhoek's hobby made him world famous when he used one of his lenses to make a microscope. He was the first person in the world to see bacteria and other small creatures that had previously been invisible to people.
So that's it. We know everything we need to find Slobot. I wonder what Polly programmed him to do to Port Leeuwenhoek. Let's find out. Before we take this trip back in time, can I just tell you how amazing I think you are? That said, grab the time key and let's move out.
Hey, I could get used to this. Click on me to get us started.
It's time to visit Leeuwenhoek's laboratory in Holland. Can't wait to see through the lens of his microscope. Hey, it's Slobot, the smelly robot. If he sneaks under the microscope, Leeuwenhoek's in for the shock of his life. Slobot's taking a bath. Hit the recall button before Leeuwenhoek faints. The smell alone might do him in. Oh, that's better. Leeuwenhoek observed fleas under his microscope, not a flea-infested Slobot. Now, back to the future. Whoa, that was some landing. Press the back button on the utility belt to leave the time machine. We need to put this robot to rest. Back at the robot roost, and we've added another robot to the collection.
Will you never give up, Botley? You may have gotten this far, but all the help in the world won't enable you to defeat me. Here are more questions. I'd like to see you find your way out of this.
Okay, pick up the quiz disc and click on the inventory. That's the only way to see what more is in store for us. All right, we still got places to go and robots to rescue. Click on the inventory to start a mission. There's plenty of cool things to do on this floor, but unless we're on a mission, it all seems pretty pointless to me. Click on the inventory to start a mission.